Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the game.
Sorry, I'm a cyberpunk. 1 second.
You are a
You just
cyberpunk right
lost
now.
the game.
Yasan appears to be a homestuck? Or just a tiefling? I'm not sure.
Oh my god, is it on my Discord reactive?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, I'll switch back. Don't worry about it,
Yeah,
guys.
the other-
Oh, that still has you on it. Never.
Cookie tech.
What?
And it will ask you to authorize. And you just say yes. And then you can change your model and make it bounce and all that.
I'm working on it. You can just use, I can just use the profile picture, it's fine.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
Alright. So we last left our heroes, if you weren't reading the recap. Basically, you're in a temple. It was supposed to be a temple of a good god, and it's not. It appears to be a very bad god. And, also, somewhat related to the kidnapping of the people that you're trying to find. Apparently they passed through here. And you're looking for more information. That is to say, Saga, Inkanu, and Titania are... Well, Saga's taking a nap right now for this session, but... Anu, Ink...
Oh god, she's curling up with the dead bodies.
They're not dead. Well, some of the ones in here are dead, but the two lying down ones you guys just chained up.
Oh my god, she's curling up with the bondaged bodies.
Yeah. Well, we got some...
We've changed her.
We got some new faces as well. As Tahar, the rich patron of the arts, who sent you guys out on this mission to find the missing poet, has sent out 4 more people. Because he's very worried about Vals. Vals is the poet. And it seems like this is becoming a bigger and bigger conspiracy as time goes on. So, he picked up Celeste and Schultz, who are 2 nominal adventurers. People who are, at the very least, used to traveling pretty far. And seem to have some, you know, some power or some fighting ability of their own. Even if that fighting ability might be in the form of a little goblin mech. And after a long trek through the desert of about 2 or 3 days, you managed to find the temple that the nearby villagers told you about, that your friends went to, and your friends, well, not, I mean, you don't know them yet, but you can tell that they're not from around here as soon as you see them. As you see a monkey, a pixie, and a goth.
Excuse me?
And...
That's her species.
I'm sorry, you're paled and dressed in black. What am I supposed to call you?
Excuse me.
The best
Whore?
species.
Fair enough.
I think you mean goth whore. Nah, I'm just kidding. Whatever. They have pointed ears and a horn on their head. At least that's how they look.
And you
One.
see what appears to be a man with a little robot walking next to him, and a lady who appears to be just sort of a strange looking person. I don't know what this... I guess kind of if you're a Yaogwai, you just sort of have like superficial features of what you were in your normal form, so kind of looks like she's cosplaying a kitsune.
You know, I don't know.
Right description.
I think these are the
Right.
individuals we're looking for.
I don't know that we're looking for anybody, but Tatiana
Are
comes up.
these more?
Hey, yeah, this temple, it's not good gods. It's bad guys, cultists. If you're here to worship or give up, it's not gonna work. Sorry.
Hey, are you with the bad god people? Do we gotta kill you too?
They don't look like it.
No, we were
Heavens no.
pretty sure we were here to back up some people.
Mhm.
Back
Let me
up.
take it was you.
But yeah, were you here to back up who?
Let's see. Goth, Monkey, and third. No, I'm specifically told it was you three, but I thought there was four of you. Never mind.
I don't know. They just whispered it to Tanya and Hano. I don't know. Give
Whoa,
them the
whoa, whoa, whoa.
test.
Wait. Tatiana steps down these little things. Actually, she flies down. And being a sprite, she's not like tiny. She's small sized, so it's kind of like
The
a
size of a
halfling
halfling.
with little wings. Who sent you as backup?
Tahar.
Tahar.
That was
Okay. All right. When he sent you as backup, did he say you're splitting the reward, or is it still the same that it was to begin with?
It's the same.
It's the same.
Hey,
Last I
cool.
checked.
Very good. And she like reaches out and grabs each of like both of your hands at the same time and gives it a really firm handshake. Welcome to the team.
All right, now Titania won't kill you.
Okay.
Good.
Hey,
Oh,
Good
and
to know. Good to know.
You brought something throwable. I love that.
Tiki is not for throwable purposes. Thank you.
Okay.
What purpose does he serve?
He has a gun, and he's like, kind of like Moses for Tiki. They kind of like stretch out their hand, and then like immediately turns into like one of those little needlers.
I
Okay.
could have a
Alright.
trident I could toss.
After that,
Yeah.
Hanu lets out a little bit of a shriek of excitement, and I jumps down in front of Tiki, very excited to see that this little robot thing is doing his thing. He's very excited. He's never seen a robot before.
All
Well,
right.
you've seen a robot head.
Well, yeah, except for Yorick.
So, my name is Ink. This here is Titania.
I'm a giant.
Yes, you are.
She's about 4 feet tall.
Okay. And Hanu is the lad who really is fascinated with the metal man, midget. I don't know.
Yeah, nice to meet you. My name's Hanu.
Okay. Well, I'm Schultz. Like I said, this is Tiki. I mainly call the robot a she, but like, it's whatever. Is it whatever? Tiki kind of just shrugs. Like, yeah, it's just whatever. And
I'm much the same way.
Oh, girl robot. Okay. Wait a
You
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hanu takes a quick glance over at Ink and then looks at Tiki.
Yeah. They just
And then-
looking at them.
And then Hanu takes a look at Celeste.
Yeah, I suppose I should probably introduce myself, shouldn't I? I am Celeste. I don't really know a lot about myself because let's just say I have an issue with memory. I do know that I do like to harm sometimes.
Hey, me
Ah.
too. We got something in common.
And
I mean,
I believe at the end of Hanu's staff, Schultz, you'll quickly recognize this as the the head of a clockwork construct that's just sort of dangling off of the end of Hanu's bow staff, who introduces himself and says, "Yes, and my name is Yorick. That's what I've been designated by this group. It's nice to meet you."
He is silent.
Mechanical companion. I see why you were so fascinated earlier.
I kind of relate to the amnesia thing.
Crazy word, isn't it?
It seems that I'm learning that a lot of adventurers are amnesiacs.
I too
Maybe
am
they get hit in the
amnesiac.
head a lot.
Okay, this is cool. Got some new friends. I love new friends. However, we have killed and fought a bunch of people. I can't help but think that the cultists inside the temple might, like, peek through the doors and go, "Hey, where's my friend?" And yeah, maybe we should just go ahead and do what we're here to do.
Oh, yes. Let us
which
get the
is
jump on them.
yeah, let's beat the hell out of people and take their stuff like a true adventurer.
Sounds great.
Mm-hmm. The room that you want to go to is B4. B2 and B3 have
Before
both
what?
been taken.
It's before what?
Before what?
Yeah.
You lose
What
a
happens
hero
after
point.
before? Oh dear.
Before I kick your ass, how about that?
Okay.
So demanding.
Why can't? How come you're only aggressive when he's, Where's the more poison-based enemies?
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we arrange ourselves in front of the door.
Yep.
Titiana's she just starts flying over there.
Yep, to give the rest of you an idea, this is basically a pyramid that's been repurposed as a temple, more or less. A lot of new construction on top of old construction here. And yes,
Who else can take a hit?
Who's the meteor of you two? Is what she's asking.
That is quite a sizable statement. And I'm going to just lightly assume myself, but if I'm fairly honest with you, I'm more designed for the back line, along with Tiki can take a bit more damage, but I only gave them a gun.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Cool.
I see.
All right, Tiki, you're in front. Got it?
I'll be in.
I will sit
I'll
here.
be in front. I'll be in front. All right.
Uh-huh.
Are we ready
Also,
for me to open the door?
Oh wait, we gotta ask Celeste.
Ink's gotta be. Oh.
Celeste, where's your skills lie? Before we just go in there.
I think Ink
I
wants to know
can
what you
whack
can do.
something with a trident.
So are you more like Titania and you're more like, I'm going to impale you? Is what you're saying?
I suppose possibly.
Alright. I guess you're behind Titania then.
Okay.
So aren't I in a good spot?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good.
There we go. Ink is still off in the distance.
Hold on, why are you not moving? Give me a second. There we go. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Alright, so Titania and Hanu open the doors.
Yep.
Alright, you see two cultists, as well as an imposing figure that reeks of unnaturalness.
What do you mean by that?
Ugh, my fur's all bristling.
I mean, look at him.
I don't like the look of this guy.
Look at him. It's nasty.
I mean,
Yeah,
so
I
he's
can see why
aura
cultists
farming
will.
evil?
Pretty much.
I don't know what it is. This guy's making my fur bristle up.
He says, "How dare
you guys-
you,
Oh,
champions
go ahead.
of good, invading my
Huh?
sanctum?"
How dare you offend us with your absolutely awful vibes? Oh God!
This is
I
what
think I
true
can-
power feels like.
Like
I
looking like you crawled into a garbage can?
am an ecclesiarch of the
The trash can?
Ahriman the Great. Thank you very much. I am a great undead champion now, with powers
you-
far
if-
beyond your imagining.
Dude, your smell is beyond my imagining. Like,
So we're diplomacy is off the table. I'm guessing.
Ah,
She's
Yeah.
like looking at ink.
yeah. Creases Jordans. Wait, what the fuck are Jordans?
Okay, I want to say one thing before we get this going. Okay. We don't actually have anything against you. We're actually after something else. Do you know anything about a poet?
yes.
You do?
You're here for the poet?
We were. Yeah. Is he still here? Is he still
No,
around?
you're too late, you fools. And now you will die as fools. Kill them. Roll initiative, which is your perception. I will add you to the initiative order. There it is.
Foul. His vibes are foul, and his Jordans are fake too. I don't know why I'm on Jordans today.
I feel like Ink is just upset that he called them champions of good.
Yeah. I kind of get
Yeah.
that. Honestly, Titiana got a little shiver herself because she's like,
Like, are the-
lawful good, neutral good, maybe.
I am amoral at best.
There you go, Schultz. Jesus. Moving like a ninja.
My
Did you-
goodness.
What's my
Four.
initiative again? It's my perception.
Yes, it's your perception. D20 plus perception.
You have a 0 to perception, Nara?
No, that's not possible.
I have to look at it real quick. Hold on. I was just looking at what I rolled first.
Oh, this guy's fast. Never mind.
Perception of 9.
So
There
it's
you
a
go.
+9
So it's
to
13.
that roll.
Oops. There we go.
Wait, do I still gotta roll one for Tiki or?
I believe Tiki is a minion, so they go with the same number as you.
Okay.
You can spend one action to give Tiki 2 actions. Like a...
I believe. Yeah, I believe I can do that. There is a command minion action, but it
Yep.
says even if I don't use it during an encounter, they still at least have one action on
Okay.
my turn to stride or just shoot.
Yeah, you can do that. Good. It's faster. Titania's faster. And Ink. Very good. And this dude is faster than Titania. Or at least more perceptive. There we go. So, yes, Schultz and Tiki are up first. Have you played this game before? Is a good question.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
played. Give me a second. Good damn it, I accidentally stowed my weapon. Hold on.
Okay. Why does my body hurt? Sometimes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna burn one action to take out my shield bow. And I'm going to use my next action to aim to shoot this guy, since Titania might be small enough I can just shoot over.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Might
Okay,
be
that's
hard.
the
Titania is a
D20
giant.
plus 8.
Tiki.
Hey,
All right, Tiki just domes this
Okay.
guy. Let's see that damage.
Oh, no, that one was a Tiki. That was actually Schultz.
Oh, that was Schultz. Okay.
Forgot to switch that. Okay, so that's gonna be. It's a deadly D. Oh,
Oh, that's good.
okay, so it's gonna be a 2d6, but it also has deadly D8 on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is going to be. D8. That is how much piercing damage this did. But also, on top of the crit, if the target of the critical hit is adjacent to a surface, it gets stuck to that surface by the missile. The target is immovable and must spend an interaction action to attempt a DC 10 athletics check to pull the missile free before it can move from its space. The creature doesn't become stuck if it's incorporeal, liquid, or could otherwise escape right after.
All right, I'll give it to you. Say he's here, and you basically get him by the arm and pin him to this wall.
good
I'm not
man.
happy with that.
Fair point. For his last action, he will have Tiki stride to move. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to at least get to right there. And that will be my turn. Tiki's.
Well, yeah, you've given. You spent an action to give Tiki an action, which means Tiki gets 2 actions.
Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, well, in that case, it is now Tiki's turn to pull out their gun, and they are going to shoot Mr. Big Cultist just squarely in the chest.
Okay.
And that is going to actually be D10, so let's see. Well,
He's undead, so he's the uncultist.
does a 25 hit. I've never brought out to say those words.
25 does hit this man, yes.
Okay. That is 8 piercing into his chest.
Ah!
And now I'm squarely dead.
All right. Just checking his stuff here. Nope, he's got no way to resist that, so he just takes the full 8. Very good. Anu, you're up.
All right. Let's see. So Hanu just got. Hanu's just like starry-eyed at what the hell just happened with Schultz launching that missile. Like, oh, that is so cool. So that kind of like motivates Hanu. It really pumps him up. So now he's really gearing to go. So he's gonna try to go for the other guy at the big boss's flank here. So right there. And let's see. Gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna go for. Yeah, I'm gonna go for my black powder knuckle duster attack. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. And plus 8. Ah, no. Okay.
That will not do.
Yeah.
You have a hero point.
Yeah, I was gonna say not a very good showing here, so I'll go ahead and I'll spend a hero point to reroll that. There we go. That's
21 will
better.
hit him. Yep.
Okay. So, Hanu go ahead. Hanu go ahead and goes ahead and makes contact with him, presses the button, and boom, just he'll take. Let's see here. That's on. Wait, that's right. That's only on a critical hit, so not D8. Okay, so just 1d4. 1d4 plus. It's 1d4. There's no plus to it, right? If I remember correctly, it's
Wait.
just a d4
No, it was your strength.
strength.
It
Oh
should
no,
say
not strength,
on
dex.
the sheet, right?
Yeah, I see it. So it's not my strength, it's my dex. So there we go. All right, so that's gonna be 4 points of damage.
Very good. I think you have
All
one
right,
action
and
left.
then let's see. All right, I will go ahead and try to do dirty trick. And so let's go ahead and do that. Thievery. What was that again? Thievery is. Let's see. Okay, cool. I don't have to change anything. Cool.
Okay. And what's that against?
Against the target's reflex DC.
Reflex DC. That succeeds.
Awesome. So Hanu is going to pull the two ends of his little turban thing, or sorry, that's one end. One end of his turban thing, just around his eyes and tie it to his turban.
Ah, I see. So he is blinded for
So,
now.
yep. Target is clumsy 1 until they use an interaction to end the impediment.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, I'm good there.
Next is this guy. What is he gonna do? He's gonna... Let's see. He has many spells.
But he forgot
That's
them
an unknown.
today. How embarrassing for him. He forgot them today.
We'll do harm. Why not? So let's get a fortitude save from Ink because they were talking shit.
Fortitude. Let me check. Fortitude plus 7.
$14. Okay. That is a crit fail against this guy.
Oh. Oh. What's that?
So that is... That is 30 damage as he just zaps you with negative energy.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's crit fails for you. And he'll spend his last
Damn.
and then he'll spend his last action raising a magical shield of force to protect himself. As he laughs maniacally, of course. Titania.
Okay, let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Check something real quick. What was the thing that I had? I don't know. I don't know. I can't use it. I'll have to take that later. This is what happens when your sheet disappears and you have to remake your character.
I don't know why this has happened to like 2 people so far in this group, because it doesn't happen to anyone else I know. Very strange.
I don't know. Yeah, Titania basically though yells out to Ink, get behind cover or something. And Jesus. Is going to hurl her maul at this dude and hope to hit.
Okay.
She's going to spend a hero point because I know that didn't hit.
Mm-hmm. Just for those who don't know, every session you start with 1 hero point. Unless you start with more because I say that you do. Alright,
Yep.
26 hits. And a hero point lets you basically reroll any d20 roll that you make.
Okay, so let's see, it's 2d10. It's 9. So smack him for 21.
Okay, you break through his shield, but he does negate 10 of that damage because of the shield being there.
What kind of shield is that? Out of
It's,
curiosity. What does it do?
It's the shield spell. Basically works as a normal shield in this game, where you cast it and it gives you a little bonus to AC, and then as a reaction, if you get hit by something, you can shield block with it, which will remove the hardness of the shield from the damage of the attack. This guy's
Gotcha,
shield's
gotcha.
hardness is 10, so he ignored 10. But you still hit him pretty
Gotcha.
good.
Yeah, she's gonna try one more time, even though she knows it's not likely. But 20 plus, and that's -5, so it's only a +4. So she'd have to get real lucky, but who knows? She did not. Shit, that would be a move. So I can't even go over there to try and heal you. She's gonna get up in this guy's grill.
That's more like it. Hit his ass, Titania. Alright, Ink, you're up.
Got a nasty hit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's worth asking. Undead and psychic stuff.
Sometimes they're immune to certain things. Most psychic spells will work. Stuff that, like, knocks them unconscious, or paralyzes them, or, like, does instant death won't work. But I think, unlike in the old edition, I think mind-affecting stuff will work on him.
Yeah, in second edition, it's basically unless it says, then.
And I also noticed my cantrip Void Warp says 1 living creature.
That would be
now
that is an issue. This is not a living creature. He gave that away.
He did. All right. I still got fear though, so I guess I'll cast that
All right.
on this big boy before I head for cover.
Big boy.
He's
like a killer whale.
Yep. So that would be a will save.
I will say from this man. All right.
Give it the college try.
That is a 26. So probably
Huh.
partial effect, eh?
Hold on. Let me make sure. Credit. Success target is frightened 1, or yeah.
Okay, so he's frightened 1?
Yep.
All right. That lowers his AC. That works.
And I'm just gonna. Okay. Just gonna. Right there. And just go, hey. As I'm fucking near dead.
Yeah. The negative energy basically sucks the vitality from you. He gave you
Act,
a terrible
actual
suck.
goth vibe. Actual goth vibes.
Mm-hmm. This guy needs to make a
Damn.
DC 10 athletics check as an action to pull himself out of the wall. If I remember correctly. So he will spend his action doing that. And then he will hurry over and go beat up this little robot, I guess. Because it's strange and he doesn't like it.
You're different than me. I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, that hits because 20.
Oh no, the 27 was him pulling himself free. The 13 was him trying to hit the
Oh.
robot. Which I think misses.
Yeah, no, Tiki's AC is 20.
But he will try one more time. Hail Mary. Nope. His scimitar bounces off of the metal shell. Arms.
It loves being a turtle.
Arm is
Wait.
still a little wobbly from being physically pinned to a wall by, like, a projectile. Someone say wait? Oh,
No,
yes,
you're good.
Okay. Next is this guy. On who's after him. He will open up with, let's see, I think he can free himself from the clumsy with an interact action as well. Pulling his eye. Or is it just for one round?
Target is clumsy 1 until they use an interaction and until they use an interact action to end the impediment. Yeah.
Okay. That's what he'll do. And then he's going to try to trip you with his scorpion whip.
It is. Okay.
Does that beat your fortitude plus 10?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Anu gets tripped. And then he goes in with the scimitar. And misses.
Yep.
Alright, Celeste.
Hanu just rolls out of the way of the scimitar.
Mm-hmm. I think this is your first time playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you basically get 3 actions. You can do things like move 3 times, or hit someone 3 times. And for casting a spell, that usually takes more than 1 action. And I think I already mentioned that the number of little squares shows you how many actions there are. It's a square on top of a square on top of a square. It's 3 actions kind of thing.
Oh. Okay. I know what you mean now.
Yeah. So.
So, like, can I do cantrips and spells, or is it just...
You can if you have enough actions for it, yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll move somewhere to attack.
I'm assuming I can't just move anywhere.
Nope. It basically depends on the map. Like, the walls you can't move through, obviously. The two white rectangles are the door, and the door is currently open, so you can move through there.
So does this work?
Yep, that works.
Cool. Can I attack the thing that's near Hanu?
Does the trident have reach? Let me check.
I think it's a throw thing.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
if you want to throw it.
20 feet.
Oh yeah, you can throw it if you want to, by all means.
You can throw if you want to.
I'll do that.
All right. Oh, wrong button. Everybody just heard me open up a HoloLive compilation. Don't worry about that.
Ah, yes, some soothing HoloLive background music for this epic battle that we have.
Yeah.
Perfect mood setter.
Please tell me it was treasure box.
No, it's like a HoloLive, like, just sort of like funny moments compilation. I'm currently have Narissa Ravencroft POV cabedoning me.
I mean, hello.
So next to the thing with the trident, it says it has a d20 and hit +9.
Mm-hmm. So you roll a d20 and you add a 9 to it. Basically, /R space 1d20 plus 9. All right. Now, that was no good. Oh, wait. Oh, that was your roll. Never mind. That is good. You throw a trident, and it lands in this dude's chest. You can roll the damage now.
Awesome. It says 1d20 +2. I'm assuming that's what I'm doing.
Yep. Wouldn't be a d20.
No,
It would
not
be a
1d20, 1d8.
There you go.
I was
Sorry.
gonna say, give me that weapon.
No, it's a 1d8. Sorry.
1d8 plus 2. Sounds good.
Didn't know Aquaman was that kind of badass.
Oh, max damage. He takes 10. And I
Good
believe
shit.
I did give your trident the returning property, so as soon as it lands in his chest, it teleports back into your hand, and you can throw it again if you want to.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll do that.
But you will have a -5 penalty for attacking twice in the same round. So it'll be +4 instead.
For like the hit thing?
Yes.
Okay.
The damage will be the same. Like it'll still be a d8 plus 2 if you hit.
So 1d20 +4.
Yeah.
Right? Aw.
Oh. He does dodge it this time. You still get your trident
Okay,
back,
that's fine.
but that's fine. You got a good hit in. 10 damage there. Alright. And that's your 3 actions. Move, attack, attack. Schultz, you're up.
Sweet.
That's what I get for talking and realizing I just had my push to talk on. Yeah, he sees you're injured, so he will stow away his bow to at least look at your wound. It's like, okay, give me just a moment. I think I can do something. He will try to use Searing Restoration as you see him kind of like dig into his bag to pull out like an odd tool and what looks like a bunch of like a clump of some herbs, and they see the heat in his hand before he like applies it to you.
We were just talking about healing people with hellfire.
All right.
So let me roll. That's 1d10. He at least got you 6. I gotta remember to switch to Schultz. He got you at least 6 hit points back. It's like, I'm not still good at this yet. Gotta work on it some more. But at the very least, this will be good. Oh, my apologies. It's actually supposed to be 2d10 because 3rd because I hit 3rd level.
Nice. That's good.
My bad. Okay, never mind. You heal 11 more.
I just realized I've had
no,
the freaking wrong music on.
However, it
getting
hurts like a motherfucker.
Who's getting healed?
Jesus!
It is kind of like just think of it like sort of like a what do you call alloy paste? Alloy? What's the
Alonzi?
Aloe vera?
yeah.
See, yeah.
Yeah, think of it like an aloe vera paste that he just kind of like quickly made.
A bit of a salve. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, they had this back on the ship.
Oh boy.
More slippery back then. Anyway.
Anywho, thank you.
Use it on the slip and slide.
No problem. No problem
I
at all.
didn't know. How much did I heal again?
11.
11.
Which one?
Okay.
I can't
with
believe
that-
I can't believe he weaponized his rank vibe.
Sure. Yeah, just give it a moment. As he turns around, is like, Tiki, punch that one in front of you in the shins.
In the shit.
Because Tiki actually does have a fist that I actually forgot.
Oh man.
I know
So yeah, like Tiki just did like turn around to do the quick salute, and then turns to this person, looks at their shins, cranks their fist back. It didn't land on that one.
Not
But
that
they
one.
have 2.
It's probably because the guy was like, Jesus, no!
Yeah, he just heard that a little metal thing he didn't like was about to hit him in the shins. Does the 18 land?
It does.
Okay.
Wasn't protecting the other shin.
Okay,
Oh.
that is 9 bludgeoning.
That's pretty good damage. Alright.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
He's a strong little guy.
Yes.
Was the healing a 2-action thing?
The healing. I think no, it's only 1 action. But I also had said I was stowing away the bow so I could have access to my hands.
That's right. Fair enough. Alright. That is your turn then. Hanu, you're up. Well, you're down right now, but it's your turn.
All right, so I am gonna spend an action to get up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Is the scorpion whip still around my leg, or is it not around my leg anymore?
It can be if you want.
Nah. Okay. Because if I calculate the actions needed to do what I want to do, it's not going to pan out. So that's not. We'll just say it's not around my leg still. The getting a trident to the chest kind of helped me out there. All right.
Imagine
So I will go ahead and I will use flurry of blows on the guy.
Now we're talking.
All right. Let's see here.
Staff or fist? Or
Fist.
okay.
Not the flurry of blows.
The flurry of blows. Yep.
That's it?
I think I met that guy at a con once.
All right. And then
Definitely met that guy. At
I
once. Keep going.
if I do it, so I do damage and then roll for the second attack afterwards, right?
Whatever order you want.
Okay. So I will roll for the second one as well. Cool.
Oh, he gets there.
Alrighty, let's see.
Even though that was supposed to be at a -4, he still gets there.
Okay. Well, Still got there. Alrighty. And so roll. Let's see. There we go. 1d6 plus 3. Or should I just go 2d6 since I'm rolling since I'm doing this twice?
Depends on how many dice you like to roll at the same time.
All right.
I like rolling lots of dice.
So yeah, I'll go with 2d6 for both attacks. And then
All right.
wait, does that mean I double the thing as well? So it'll be 2d6 plus 6?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Go dice roll. 16.
16. Oh, he is not looking good. Another trident should do the
All right.
job.
Yeah. So Hanu goes up, does a little Wing Chun chain fist action, just striking him in the chest as he's staggering as he staggers backward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn. Yep.
No, it won't. Flurry of blows is only one action. You got 2 actions left.
Oh yeah, that's well. No, I got I got 1 action left because doesn't.
Oh, you stood up. That's right.
Yeah.
But you
I do have 1 action.
1 action. Yes.
Let's see. Sure. I'll try to make one more. I'll try to make one more attack at a minus. It's at a -5, right?
You're using an agile weapon, I believe. So it'd only be -4.
-4. Okay.
So just a d20, just a straight d20.
Okay.
See if you can get a 17.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh! It happened!
Nice.
Critical hit.
All right.
It's basically another 2d6 plus 6. Oh wait, unless you're using
Alright.
your
Alright.
black powder fists.
1 second.
No.
Yours-
I still have my. I'm still using my unarmed fist.
Just normal unarmed? Alright then, yeah.
Natural
Alright,
20.
All right. So then, I guess Hanu just after he finishes his chain fist combo, he just reaches back for one more final strike. Whoa, right in the dude's stomach.
Huh.
Ciao. What is it good for? $15.19.
Yeah.
All right. So he is still standing. Yes.
Roll damage.
Oh yeah. All right. So let's see. On a crit, that's just double the damage die.
Yep. I'll double everything.
Okay. Double everything. Okay, so another 2d6 plus 6. $13.
That is more than enough. You punch him in the stomach to death.
Awesome.
You're wearing his lunch. And one of his lungs.
Hanu lets out a little shriek of victory.
Mhm.
Little monkey shriek of victory.
But now it's back to this guy.
Oh, it's how does going saying?
And the first thing he's gonna do is try to bonk Titania.
I
With
didn't
his-
know we knew each other that well.
He said bonk, not
Well,
boink.
apparently so.
Oh. All right.
It's a big donk. To your big donk. And, Titania, you're not good, are you? Or are you?
What?
Are you good?
Good as in.
Oh,
Are you-
alignment wise,
Alignment-wise, yes.
she's neutral.
Just true neutral? Okay. Then you don't take any additional damage from this.
Oh my god, that's like the opposite of the Devil Might Beam.
He donks you for 6, but then
Okay.
is going to use something called Cry of Destruction. And Titania, Celeste, and Tiki, I need
Oh no.
a Fortitude save from you. So D20 plus your Fortitude.
Oh.
Damn, if only we had someone with a counter spell or something.
How do I keep typing S? I'm going to spend my other hero point on that.
Oh.
Alright,
you're
Celeste
good.
takes no damage from this.
Yay.
Nice.
Tiki and Titania get a normal failure.
Better than a crit. Yeah.
Better than a crit fail, yeah. Yeah, it would have been a crit fail if you kept that too, for sure. And Tiki is going to take 7 damage. And
Can I have Tiki's roll?
no, because it uses different dice for Titania. Because apparently, this spell, if you donk someone before casting the spell on them, it does extra damage. And you take 21.
Oh,
Titania got donked in the dome.
you mother.
It's 21 and 6.
I am down to 45 HP.
Now you should be down to 39, right? Because of the extra 6?
No, because she had temporary hit points.
Oh, she had
because
temporary hit
she's
points.
raging.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright then. Yeah, Titania, you are up. He has not raised a shield because he didn't have enough actions to do that.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is sort of set us up for somebody if they want to get flanking on this guy. So she flies up and over. One
Okay.
action. Just he's on the other side of him. Got a choice here. Could either bean him on the head really hard. Could throw it again, even though I'm there very close. It's not going to change anything about that. Or I could try and trip him, but we're setting up for a whatchamacallit anyway, so that's not as big of a deal right now. So yeah, she's just gonna from here she's gonna throw her hammer.
Okay. 25 gets there.
Okay. Yeah, and she does like, you mother son of a. But only 17 points of damage.
Surely it would have killed a normal man, but this undead can take a beating.
You know what? I do have another action, so just for the hell of it, she is going to try and trip him.
Okay. We're at a -5 on this because tripping is an attack.
Yes, I know. So, but I'm having plus that. So, okay.
No good.
Very
unfortunately.
unlikely, but yeah.
All right, Ink, you're up.
What can I do?
Too hard, that's true.
I already casted a fear. Let me make sure I'm within range. What I don't really have anything. I don't know to ask, but Does fear... Is fear still on him?
I believe it's on him until the end of your turn.
Tell me, android, do you feel fear?
Oh, actually, no, it would have left at the end of his turn, wouldn't it? Okay, so it's off now.
And the other... I think I can see him from this angle. Just...
Yes, I can feel fear because my creator was an asshole.
I'll hit his minion with a fear.
Okay. He has to roll will then.
Soften him up for little machine dude.
He's absolutely terrible at will, so... Oh, yeah. Is that a fail or a crit fail?
Let me... 9, hold on. I have a DC 20, so...
That's a crit fail.
Alright, so he is frightened 2 and fleeing for 1 round.
Okay, he is terrified of you. Good timing, 'cause it's his turn.
You ever seen one of those horror images that are just in the periphery vision?
No.
The terror of liminal spaces.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I guess
You
he runs...
swear you saw...
he runs to this
Cowering.
corner. And, yeah, cowers.
I was gonna say, does he not provoke any like attack of opportunity from Tiki or something?
Does Tiki have
Have like a special ability for
reactive strike or anything?
that.
I don't think minions get reactive strike very often.
Okay.
Yeah. They took a lot of the reactor strikes out of the game, like the standard ones, so that combat would be more dynamic and people would move around more.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Does... is he fleeing for as long as he's frightened, or just for 1 round?
Hold on, let me... Just says... Huh. Just says fleeing for 1 round.
1 round, okay.
Yes.
So he flees for this round. So he'll be frightened 1 next round. But he loses all of his actions because he had to run away from you. And now it is Celeste's turn.
Yay. Okay. Can I hit the one in the corner?
Yeah, you can.
I would like to toss my trident at him.
Okay.
So
That's a hit.
ooh, yeah, I'd hope so.
You sound almost disappointed.
Well, it wasn't a crit. I know that pain.
It's not a lot.
It's an okay amount for 1 attack. If you want to cast a spell, I know you might be avoiding the spells right now just because you're like, but what do you got in your repertoire?
What's in your wallet?
Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed?
Potato and
I
bag
can-
of beans.
I can use needle darts.
Okay. I think that's an attack roll. Let me check. Oh yeah, it is. one of the good strategies in this game is to, if you have spells and decent attacks, is to do an attack and do a spell that requires a saving throw. Because the saving throw is not affected by the multiple attack penalty. Like, say, Harm. You could cast a... you could spend 2 actions to cast Harm on this guy, and then he would have to make a fort save against it.
I could do that.
Okay. What level of Harm do you want to cast?
Emotional harm. Hit him with that emotional damage. There we go.
Oh, we both had it.
So what's 2 gonna be like?
Level 2 Harm? Well, he makes a save, first of all. Okay, so he succeeds, I believe.
Yeah.
Your, spell DC should be in the spell section. Like, your class DC, or no, not your class DC, your spell DC.
It says DC 19, attack plus 9.
Okay, so he would have to have made a 19 or higher, which he did, which means that you roll 2d8, and he takes half of it because he succeeded on the roll. As you see Celeste cast the same spell that this dude cast on Ink to do all that damage.
To be fair, he had a -2 to the roll. It wasn't enough to make him fail the save, but he did have a -2 for fright.
Mm-hmm.
Not plus anything, right?
Not plus anything for this spell, no.
Cool.
Hey!
Okay, not bad. Plus another 5, that puts him very close to going down. And that'll be that. Schultz, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, no. One action, he will get his bow out again. And he's... Actually, how far is that guy? Is he... He'll spend a second action to move, so 1, 2... Just to at least get right there.
Yep.
Last action, he'll tell Tiki to open fire on him. Just get that out the way. So first attack is gonna be...
That's good.
22, which... for 7 piercing.
He goes down.
Nice.
Alright. Since the last one, that means there's still one more action for Tiki. So, second attack will be towards this one right here.
Alright.
Okay, and I'll be done with +5 this time. Let's see. 18.
18 does not hit this guy.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, well, that's all my turns.
Okay. Hang on, you... Oh, right, because I think you pulled out your weapon or whatever. Alright.
Tatiana's like, hey, Hanu! Come in and get on this! Get in on this!
You betcha.
I think they're going to jump his ass. Yeah, they're
Specifically.
jumping his ass.
Specifically his ass.
No, it's undead. Please, don't jump his ass. Jump my... Never mind.
Yeah, if you get on the other side of him, we'll both have a +2. Or, well, he'll have a -2.
Is Hanu here?
I don't know.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I was distracted by something. All right.
Well, basically everyone was saying,
Okay,
flank him, and beat him up.
Yeah. Move right here.
All right. So I go ahead. Hanu goes ahead and moves in to try to have this guy catch his hands.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's one movement. I'm gonna go with flurry of blows again.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let's see here. And there we go.
That
19.
just hits.
All right.
Thanks to
And
the
then
flanking.
For the second hit, or for the second attempt, 24.
Oh my god, Hanu's on fire.
This monkey's on fire.
All right. Then rolling for damage. Yo, let's go! 2 max damage die.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
18 damage into this man.
All right. So Hanu rolls up and he does a little 3-hit combo.
Huh?
And then let's see, I should have one more action, right?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Okay. Let's see. Let me go back to this page here. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. I will. Let's see. Okay, I think I got a idea here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to attempt another dirty trick on this guy here. So +8. Oh wait, -5, right? Since this is technically an attack.
Minus 10.
-10.
You attack twice.
Okay.
Could happen.
Let's see. Oh. All right. Here we go. Got to be a big roll. No.
Not with that, sadly.
Nope.
Now we're back
All
to
right.
his turn. Well, all of those pesky mortal sycophants of his are dead, so he can start pulling out the big AoEs. Everyone make a fort save.
All right.
Man.
And except for Tiki, because Tiki's a robot. He does not care about negative energy.
Let's see. I was about to ask if mine was any different. I'm like, oh wait, I see it over there. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't know what is up with my rolls tonight.
Fuck.
It's dramatic effect.
I'm screwed.
Let's see.
I just realized what I rolled. Oh no.
So we've got Ramnus, Schultz, Titania, Yasan. And we just need Ink's roll, I think.
What roll do I need?
Fortitude.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank God.
So,
I already suffered his vibes enough.
Ink takes half of 20. Nara, or I should say, Celeste and Schultz take 20. And, Hanu and Titania take 40.
Oh,
Is it like range
Holy
based? Is that
moly.
what's happening?
No, it's based on, basically the dude's spell DC is 24. So if you get less than 24, or I should say, yeah, if you get, oh no wait, oh yeah, if you get less than 24, then you take full damage. If you get less than, or if you get 14 or less, 10 less than 24, then you take double damage. So it just happened to work out that the closest people rolled the most poorly. And we're at Titania now.
Okay, yeah, she is going to try and absolutely wail on this guy.
Good call.
The good call will be not to miss is the problem. But at least we're flanking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so basically he hit me with the spell and then I said no.
He critted
No?
you, and now you're critting him back.
Yes, no. That is not how this is going down, asshole. And yeah, so she will roll for damage. 4d10 plus 18. Bad roll, but 35 points of damage.
Alright, his head is firmly between his shoulder blades, but the undead energy keeping him alive is still holding on. He's still got a bit more fight left in him. Thankfully, you have 2
Okay.
actions left.
Yes, I'm going to try and hit him again at -5, so probably not, but give it a shot. Nope.
Not
Out
that
with a
time.
failure. And then I'm going to do something else real quick and hope that I don't screw this up. Let's make sure I'm using the right thing.
Hello.
Hello?
I cut out for a moment. All right.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit stormy over here, so if I cut out on my end, then you know why. Bless me. I suppose people use the
I
mute
gotta
button
see
for
what
those
that-
kinds of things, but... Mine's
You
too
got to
far
know
away.
it's coming.
I do.
Okay. So let's hope I roll an 8 or higher. I do not. 2 failures. Oh,
Hmm.
God.
Well,
Yeah, I
you-
just killed myself, I think.
Nah. You got a crit success. Think of it that way.
What the? F
Alright, Ink,
I
can
cannot
you...
believe 2 1s in a row. 1 second. No, I do take damage.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I could kill myself. And I
Take-
do.
You take damage? Oh, what did you do?
Yes, if you fail, I did a battle med.
Oh, you
Trying
did,
to heal
you
myself.
did battle medicine. I see.
All right,
Alright,
I'll make a new character.
so, so Titania, is... So Titania tries to patch herself up and accidentally opens up an artery and just falls over. She is currently... she is currently dying 1, but any amount of healing will save her.
She just keels over.
Yep. Ink, could you do 5 damage to this man?
the moment that Ink sees Titania drop, just without thinking, just sprints in and just in a wild-eyed insanity, just stabs at his neck with their knife.
Oh, okay.
Let me remind myself of my knife stat. Hold on.
You like my knife?
Get a hero point for being heroic.
No, this isn't heroic.
In a vacuum, it's heroic.
Sure. Let me remind myself what my bonus is. +9.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Sure. 1d4 damage. Alright.
2.
And even if I'm a spellcaster, I could still with weapons, I could still attack again, right?
Yeah, just add a -4, because that's an agile weapon.
Alright. Yeah, so that would make it a plus then to attack. $17.
Not quite.
Can I use my hero point?
If you want to.
Cool. Thank you. Come on. Come on.
Oh! That's more like it.
Nice.
So what happens when you crit in Pathfinder again?
That's a corset knife, right?
Yeah.
It's just double damage.
Alright. Well, now let me roll my... Ooh, max damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I guess that's 8. Alright, so Ink rushes in with her knife, looking very upset, furious that Titania just went down, and stabs this dude in the eye twice. And he screams as the final bit, as like just negative energy just pours out of his body, and he slumps to the ground.
And then Ink keeps stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing.
Mm-hmm. You guys see that as this guy lies to the ground, it looks like he's about to explode.
Oh
second.
no.
As just energy is building up inside of him.
Can we get out of the way?
You do have time, but you gotta tell Ink.
1 second.
There... probably someone should grab Titania too.
Wait 1 second. God damn it, they don't have this fucking rule just like easy to find. A skill check 1 isn't considered a critical failure. It's only if I fail it by 10.
Oh, really?
So so I didn't lose those extra hit points. I am hurt, but I didn't heal myself.
Okay, but Ink just had that nice moment.
No, that works perfectly. Like she tried and she did hurt herself. She like fell back, and remember there was a chair in front, and remember that Titiana is exactly like 4 feet tall.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
looked like Titiana went down.
Yeah, you see, you just saw blood spurt, and Titania just sort of like fell out of view, and Ink got mad. But
Yeah,
Titania, you turn around, like you regain your senses, and you realize that Ink is stabbing at this man that looks like he's about to explode into a plume of negative energy that'll kill you all at your health. So you should probably leave.
Yeah, Tatiana actually, like, she just runs and scoops Ink up and runs out the door with her. And Ink might not even realize that it is Tatiana who's holding her and running out with her.
All right. So Ink goes with Titania. Hanu, are you leaving?
I am limping out of the way. Yeah.
Okay. And from inside, the man explodes into a wave of negative energy, similar to the same spell that he cast earlier. But thankfully,
Joy.
you're all out of the way. So he is simply gone, leaving behind only his fat loot
And his rank vibes.
and his vibes. The vibes are still pretty bad in that room.
You know, this reminds me of
Awesome.
what. This reminds me of what when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 earlier, and I was running into that fat dude in the Shadowlands. The one with the one that drinks himself until he explodes.
Damn. Anywho, Ink is a little dislucid for a moment. They got them crazy eyes. And as they just try and register what just happened.
All right, I am reading back and forth, and there are like two different things on this. It is possible that Tatiana is unconscious. I don't know.
Let's
Like I said, it's there's skill checks
So-
are different in D&D, and then Pathfinder has this thing, and it's complicated.
Mhm.
so
So someone heal me, basically.
okay. Let's say the
Regardless.
little we could say the little metal man carried you out.
Tiki?
Yeah.
That was actually what I was gonna suggest, but you all were kind of figuring it out, so I just didn't want to interrupt.
Oh no. No, that's fine. That's that as long as we're all out of there, we're alive.
Yeah.
Someone could drag Ink out. Someone can drag her out. It's fine as long as we're alive.
But in terms of healing, I can do it again because I made an error when it came to your healing. I wasn't supposed to do it personally because it was an unstable action, and for unstable actions, my innovation is supposed to do it.
Oh.
So Tiki would have had to come out and do it, and then afterwards, I was supposed to roll a check. So I kind of botched that one to begin with, and I only
It's
found
fine.
out after.
Let's call it we're all learning this system.
Oh, yeah. Long as you
Well-
know for next time.
Right, and next time is actually right now if you want me to do the healing again.
I want heal me. I'm dying.
Oh yeah, no, I meant you specifically. So,
Yes, heal me. Yes, please, for the love of God.
Okay, so let me read again. Okay, so just to do a little whirl. You see, well, Schultz is looking over. It's like Tiki start the process. Tiki gets the herbs. It's already like burning it into like a bit of like the aloe vera paste, and is applying it to you. That is going to be firstly.
By the way, roll 20. What I need you to do is design a special thing that allows you to torture a dice. I want like some sort of inferno that I can toss a dice that rolls 2 1s in a row.
I see.
If you click and drag the dice icon, you can pull your nat 1 into the real world like this.
I'm going to throw it and hit the guy with it. Anyway. How much do I heal? 12? Okay, cool.
Yes, but
Yeah.
since I did that, I now have to roll the check. And let's hope. Well, I should botch this. Creator. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
That would have been amazing. That if this character died because of a third one,
Because of another one, yeah.
yeah.
Another one.
What she starts doing, flip horizontal, you piece of crap, I swear to God. The moment she gets up, how do I... Can you spin me around?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
Right around.
standing. Thank you. Yeah, she immediately starts walking back in. And she says nothing to anybody. She is just trudging her way in. And she gets inside. She rips this stone chair off and just absolutely pulverizes what little is left of this creature.
All right. Hey, there's a secret passage behind the chair.
Well, what do you know?
That's what the little S is.
Well, yeah, she turns around like afterwards, dusts off her hands, is like, looks down. There's a hole in here.
It's not looking so good. They just saw you drop.
All right, we'll explore the hole later. Yeah, Titiana is going to look and see if this guy has anything
Yeah.
that hasn't been absolutely smashed to pieces. Is the problem?
Not smashed to pieces. Well, there is, or was, an alchemist fire and a different elixir, but in terms of things that probably wouldn't be smashed to pieces, there is something called the desiccating scepter, and inside of the offering coffers in this room are 40 gold pieces in gems. I'll just put that in the chit chat.
Yeah. Desiccated scepter. We'll see what that does and see if anybody wants it. The gems. How many of us are here? 4?
5. 6
Hey.
if you count Tiki.
60 doesn't. Yeah, Tiki doesn't get one. Yeah. Okay. So everybody gets 8 gold pieces worth of gems. There's some potions and elixirs on the ground if anybody wants to lick them. I'm gonna go check out the hole.
Oh, also,
We're getting gems.
There is more in this. Yeah, you can just put it as 8 GP. It's a 1-to-1 conversion, so. You do find also some letters in this room.
Oh. Well, that's part of the mystery.
Yeah.
Hey, the mystery thing. Read the letters.
okay. They're coming down from a big adrenaline thing.
Hey. She does come out and sort of like gives you a little on the shoulder. Just, I'm okay. Things like this happen. Hey, last time it was you, and no tentacles or anything. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
And then she
please,
walks.
not that again.
She walks back, completely forgetting that neither of us told her about the tentacles last time.
All right.
I think they know. I don't know if they know. Hold on.
So,
Yeah.
Yes.
How long is a rest? Oh, sorry.
Depends on your charge.
Yeah.
You could be arrested for however many years, depends on the crime.
Okay, I meant rest.
I think the only usually a rest is like 8 hours.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Well.
a rest to regain focus points is 10 minutes.
All right.
Is usually also
Yeah,
how long it is between your ability to heal people with certain abilities. But anyway,
yeah, I do need 10 minutes to gain my focus points back. But maybe that's okay with y'all. Because I think
Yeah.
I think they got spent last combat.
I would totally offer to do a battle medication on you, except for the fact that you are exactly in the point where I could possibly kill you with 2 bad rolls.
Technically, I wouldn't die.
that's true.
So, in fact, I'm the safest for you to do that with.
You can also do it with Hanu. Anybody want to? Yeah, before she goes down, anybody want a quick battle med? I promise I'm better with other people than with myself.
Also, Celeste is a cleric. She does have heal
Oh.
spells.
Well, I haven't seen her. All I've seen her do is annihilate people with spells. So as far as I'm concerned, she's a wizard.
It's
I could use some patching up, please.
I'm just silly, Your Honor.
it's
Yeah, if you want to use a heal spell on everybody, you can do single target heal for lots or multi-target heal for less. I would probably do the multi-target just because everyone's injured.
Nice AOE.
So, wait, am I doing the healing?
Yeah, if you want to cast heal.
Sure.
If you have
I'll
any-
do that. What do I need to do for that?
Well, tell me, you have heal at level 3 or level 2 or level 1? Like, as a prepared spell.
Let me look.
We could also, because we're going to be reworking your character anyway, just say that you have it at level 3.
That's what I was thinking.
I had it on spell rank 1. Okay.
Right, that's what I meant. Well, for spell rank 1 heal, you can heal everyone for 1d8.
Okay, I can do that. So I'm just rolling 1d8.
Mm-hmm. Hey, not bad. Everyone except Tiki heals for 6. Because Tiki's a robot.
damn. Why you gotta do that to the robot?
I think Schultz has abilities to fix Tiki.
That robot
I think
is.
so. Or-
I am assuming that constructs are not affected by positive or negative energy, just because I don't know why they would be. It's for living and dead people.
That's true. That's true.
That is good fucking point right there.
Right, I need to look through this. How the fuck I fixed it? No, it's quick repair.
Kind of still inching toward the.
Mm-hmm.
You're just ready to loot.
It is dark and spooky down there, Titania. It basically leads you to the stairs to B5. Off to your right there.
Was that? Okay, let me see.
Okay, never mind. I did find it. I have the repair action.
Nice.
Yeah, let me do that.
All right.
That's actually good because I have quick repair, so that's only going to make it 1 minute instead of 10 minutes.
Okay, as you do that, Titania, the blazing sun and heat give way to darkness in this long, narrow room. Numerous stone niches are built into the walls of the chamber, most of them occupied by skeletal remains draped in yellow and orange robes, some missing limbs or skulls. A smaller number of stone sarcophagi lie in a row down the center of the chamber, most of their lids cast aside. Bones, broken pottery, and chunks of stone litter the floor.
Tatiana stands right about here, and she just sort of calls out, "All right, look, the people who were doing bad things in your temple, desecrating it, making it unholy, all that stuff, we killed them. So technically, you owe us. I'm just saying, there's no reason to curse us because we did the good thing while you guys were down here being dead. All right? I hope that makes me straight with the god here."
Let's see here.
You gotta appreciate your tactfulness. It's fine. Anywho,
Tatiana's a simple creature.
the creature.
Alright, so you see a ghostly thing appear.
Oh boy.
So,
Just pops into existence right in front of your face.
Okay.
Let's see. It's a skeletal ghost-like humanoid. Can I get a will save from you?
I will save.
Yeah.
I will save.
Quite scary.
Okay. What? Okay. $17.
Okay, you are frightened too at the sight of this thing. Its coffin lids rattle and small objects are lifted into the air around it in a swirling aura as it stares at you, and it says, the corruption of the Ahriman worshippers is gone, you say.
Yep. See this right here? Well, actually, she's like, hey, so yeah. See this right here? Because Tatiana is recognizing the fact that she is still hurt, and she's also alone. And it's like she's pretty confident in her abilities 9 times out of 10, but yeah, she wasn't actually expecting them to show up like this. So she's like, she shows him the desiccated scepter. Yeah, the dude had this.
I will take that as a prize. And I will let you leave alive.
One second, doing the math. Yeah. All right. Handsome the scepter.
All right. The creature takes it, and it sort of it discorporates. You know, the scepter goes into one of the coffins, which closes shut.
Rattle the coffin if it would be bad if I looked through, if I like picked around down here.
You get no response.
All right. Okay, we're good. You got your, you got the scepter. I'm just gonna look around just real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you see, obviously that the bones in this room, seem to have been disturbed at some point in the past. Do you have religion at all?
She does not. But she will, like, if the way that they're disturbed, if like she thinks that she could, like, put a couple of them, back in a grave or something like that. Actually, no. Wait. Hey. You said you're a cleric, right? Right.
Celeste, you hear the echoing voice of Titania from deep within the temple, asking if you're
Yeah.
a cleric.
Yep. I'm the coolest cleric there ever was, actually.
Cool. Can you come down here? Got some bodies that need to consecrate or buried again.
That's a pretty odd request, but I guess.
All right.
So I guess I'm going down to the spooky area, aren't I?
Yeah. Down to-
Awesome.
Oh, right. This guy's not here anymore. There you go. Down to B5.
Yeah, Titania does like a little like salute toward the crypt that he disappeared in, even though she doesn't think he's still in there, but still.
Mhm.
Just a little. See?
Celeste, you can make
Be on
a religion check if you would like while you're in this room.
Religion check. So, was that gonna be rolling wise?
Religion
D-
skill.
D20 plus your religion skill. Yeah.
Okay.
That's me in the corner. Hey.
Okay. Putting
It's
together
not that great.
Yeah, putting together the pieces of just how old this temple is, and all of the things that have gone on in it. Like you've seen carvings on the way here that indicate that like what has been worshipped here in the past, and you realize that the Ahriman worshippers, which is some evil deity, that's very popular around here, are fairly newcomers, and they were pretending to be Serenray worshippers, but the people who really lived here were worshippers of a god called Nurgle, who is the Shining Scourge, a god of, a demon lord, in fact, of deserts, senseless warfare, and the sun. And this appears to be a burial site of Nurgle. You have been told by Titania that there's a spooky ghost down here, and you think that if you were to clean this place up, usually the type of ghost that you run into in this kind of situation from your role, from the sounds of it, probably a poltergeist. And you think that if you were to put everything back in its place, maybe do a little prayer to Nurgle, even though he's like an evil god, you might be able to put the spirit to rest.
Hey.
Yeah, guess we're doing that then.
Right, I'll help. Tatiana starts with your direction, because she has no idea what she's doing. Starts putting things where they go.
It's quite a long process. It's things are all over the place. You got to find the right bones for the right people.
Is it possible I can help with my occultism?
Yeah, sure. You eventually realize that these two have been down there for a while, might be dead, so you go down and you just sort of hear the sounds of them shuffling through various pottery and human bones and stuff, just trying to fix this room up.
So, what are y'all doing?
Putting a spirit to rest. He seems like an okay dude, for the most part.
Okay.
Tatiana has no reason to think that that like super evil or anything like that. And she cares more about what things do than what they are in her mind. So
Okay. If I roll occultism, can I identify this?
You can make Yeah, you can do occultism and figure some things out.
Let's see if I tap into lost knowledge. 21.
Yeah, Ink. The vibes are all off in this room. It does not surprise you in the slightest that a ghost would appear down here. Especially a poltergeist. Probably some adventurer came down here a long time ago and messed things up, looting it, which caused the thing to manifest. And you do get a sense
Gotta
of
fix
what
the
needs to
feng
be done.
shui.
I just, without really thinking or saying anything, they just whip the place back into what it is without, and then like, how did I know that?
Yep, Ink just
I,
it's just feel. Like you can just feel when it feels right. And you put together the room after a little while. Celeste, with that religion check, you happen to know a little prayer to that particular god. Probably just like a meal thing, but it doesn't really matter.
Awesome.
And the room suddenly feels a lot less heavy. It seems like the presence has been lifted here.
Yay.
You were supposed to fight that thing, but I didn't want you guys to go through another tough fight, so... And Titania went in with diplomacy, so I will reward her for that.
Nice.
You can also get back the scepter.
Okay, cool.
Because the ghost is gone, so what are you gonna do?
Yes. Yeah.
no free loot.
Yoink.
Free
I
loot.
don't think any of us is gonna like make use of this. We'll probably sell it and split it.
Yeah.
Can I?
But just so you know what it does. Often wielded by priests of cruel desert gods, this thin scepter is carved from dry yellow bone and can destroy the moisture in things it touch. Activate frequency twice per day. You touch the scepter to a body of water containing 20 gallons or less, which is instantly reduced to dust. Larger bodies of water are unaffected. Now, quite frankly, I think our priests would hate that. Alternatively, you can touch a creature whose body contains water with the scepter. The target takes 4d6 fire damage and must attempt a DC 19 fortitude save. So because you can only use it twice per day, I think it might be better to sell because it is worth 150 gold pieces. And again, as I have tried to sort of like impact to people who are new to Pathfinder, gold is king when it comes to leveling up and so on.
Yep, unless you find something that's like specifically good for you, you typically want to sell it.
Yeah.
Or if it's like something that would just be really, really useful to have around.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit useful. But I have to ask though. Does that mean that there are useful things for psychics?
Yeah, there are.
Because in character, Ink is gonna go. I don't like seeing Tanya like that. Might need to actually prepare for this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Speaking
Look, next time I will do the bandages better. Silly me. I put them in backwards and somehow or another it made me bleed more, I think.
What? No, that's out of character. Not in and out of character. What? How does bleeding? What?
Because the bandages were backwards. You know, if you put them on the right way, it stops the bleeding, and if you put them on the wrong way, it makes the blood come out. Right? That's how that works. Tatiana is a simple creature.
Okay.
So, with that, you do find some treasure in that room, and you do find some treasure in B4. I'll let you know about that later, because we need to close up fairly quickly today.
In before what? In before GTA 6?
No, it was
Probably.
in before B5.
Yeah.
So I think I got bingo. 1 second, let me check my sheet.
They got bingo.
Yeah, B5. Bingo.
I see. Among Right. The letters. The letters are addressed from someone named Z or Z, if you're Canadian like I am, demanding service
Non-American.
and giving orders to kidnap the poet Vals from his home. So someone named Z told this guy to kidnap Vals. One letter explains that the poet is to remain unharmed, but be taken to the temple and held there until one of Z's servants comes to fetch him. Another, more recent letter mentions capturing the Tinkerer as well, but it doesn't mention who that is. Notably, a comment in the letter mentions that the Tinkerer's house will be easy to find because it has a windmill on the roof.
Can I see one of the letters from Z?
Yeah.
Psychosomatic reading.
Mm-hmm. A lot of just anger and outrage coming from this one. And what else do you get from it?
Let me check. Where are you? Hold on, let me...
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
What's up?
I just burped.
Where is it? Hold on. Psychometric resonance. Detects objects with emotional resonance. If you're looking for a ticker, you choose to ignore. Finally, you can explore that with the following action. Oh, also, if the associated emotion is painfully negative, you take 1d6 psychic damage as determined by the GM.
It is pretty bad. It's like
Alright.
it's like someone broke up with you over text. That's the feeling.
Broken up with your text.
That's a GM's thing if that's enough for damage.
It's pretty painfully negative. I'll tell you. This person is clearly pretty salty.
Emotional damage.
That's literally my whole class.
And your psychic ability can't help but feel that at some point the person who was broken up with got drunk and then wrote another letter back to the person.
Alright.
And then 3 more letters, and then 4, 5. Jesus.
Now,
They get themselves a nosebleed.
do you also get a face?
Hold on.
Because I thought you got a face as well.
Yeah, because you got a face from the other letters that you did.
Really, if you're looking for Hold on, what spell was that?
I think one of our players has to leave though, real quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So as we're doing that, first of all, you guys all level up. Congratulations.
Ding.
What
Yeah.
level are we?
Ding.
5 now, right?
5th.
5. Yeah,
Yep.
5.
Get access to 3rd level spells and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And you can choose our heroes for this session. We'll start with Schultz. Schultz, who do you think was the hero of the group this time around, or your personal hero? That person will receive an extra hero point at the beginning of the next session.
Honestly, Titania took a lot of freaking damage for us, and kind of took a lot of most of the hits and the damage. I would give it to them.
All right,
Oh, thank you.
Titania starts with a hero point, an extra hero point in the next session. Titania, who is your hero?
See, that puts me in a position because it's so tempting to just give it back to Schultz because yes, Schultz was cool and is new, but I'm gonna have to give it to Hanu because Hanu was on point with a lot of the combat. So Hanu, give it to Schultz.
All right,
Anyway.
Hanu's good. Ink, how about you?
Tiki.
Tiki. All right. All right. Tiki gets a hero point. Schultz cannot use the hero point.
It was a tiki sweep.
Tiki did really well.
Yes, very well.
Celeste, who do you think was the hero?
Hmm. I'm gonna have to go with Titania as well.
All right. Titania gets 2. And Hanu.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to give it to Schultz because I really liked his opening move of just using that goo missile to pin the dude against the wall.
That was a good one. Okay, Schultz gets 2, Tiki gets 2. Very good. Ink, did you find out what spell it was?
I think it was psychosymmetric reading.
Okay.
Could have sworn it. Hold on. With a touch, psychic impression by previous owners. So then I function similar to deck magic, in that you move half your travel slower, looking for something in resonance. You brush your bare hands. You brush significant emotional resonance such as joy from a child's teddy bear, sorrow from widow's red ring, or fear in a victim's murder weapon. If you're looking for a particular type of an emotion, you could choose to ignore other emotions. If you find the item with that resonance, you can explore that resonance with the following action. Wait a minute. Could have sworn I had something.
Yeah, I feel like you did too.
I legitimately can't remember. I swore that was the one.
Oh yeah, no, that's part of it. Psychometric assessment.
Oh.
Spend 1 minute concentrating on the object to give a vision of the face of the person who imbued the item with such emotion in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the negative psychic damage. Alright, I'll give you this person's face, but I'm not going to give it to anyone else.
Alright.
Ink is going to just have to describe this. Let me just crop this image so you don't get the rest of the body.
What's...
Alright. This is fun. I like having a psychic in the party. They can, like, find clues like this.
Imagine being a psychic, but not fake.
Yeah.
You know the ones I'm talking about that have the TV shows where it's just them cold guessing.
Yes, that's literally the plot of one of my favorite South Park episodes.
The one,
The one where
the one
Phil
where,
is constantly calling him a giant douche.
yeah.
Alright, Cuddle.
And then the,
Here's the
yeah,
face that
what?
Ink gets.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh.
Is it beautiful?
It's
I'll take it as
freaking
a
gorgeous,
no.
I bet.
I just take out a piece of paper and I start to draw it. And I'm going, I gotta ask, what's drawing skill attached to?
Crafting, I guess? Or performance?
I have performance at a 4. Wait, can I?
Alright, roll it, and if you get a 20, I'll just give the picture to everyone else.
Sure. I have a +4, that's something.
Not quite. You guys do see an image of what ink describes as a blue lady with sharp teeth and 6 humongous horns coming out of her head. Generally a very scary, demonic kind of look.
You know that
Is it like a
anyone watch
crayon drawing?
Bleach? Anyone of you watch Bleach, and you know how Rukia draws things?
No.
Gotcha.
So it's like that. It's like this. It's attempting to
yeah.
look scary, but it's like this really simple, cute drawing of this horn creature.
Yep. No, I get it. It's like a child's drawing.
It's like, this is what I saw.
It's a little
With
Jeremy
dead-
spoke in class today.
Just dead seriousness and this absolute drawing of
Oh,
that
we'll
a
put it on the
child.
fridge.
And it needs macaroni and glitter, though.
All right, now we let Nara go because you probably need to head out.
Yep, head on out. Thank you very much for being here, and for sticking through, even though you had to rewrite your entire character before the session started. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah.
You're
You
awesome.
guys can just carry me in a bag.
You're a real trooper. I don't know. Have a psychic cookie.
A psychic cookie. What makes it different from a normal cookie?
Because it's
Is it
all in
like
your head.
Shadow Milk Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom?
No, it's all in your head.
Oh,
In fact,
it's every horror game. It's all in your
no,
head.
No, wait,
it's all in your head.
the
In
cookie
fact,
is
this whole session,
session is
all
in
in
your head.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
all in your head. You need to wake up.
Oh, don't do
All
that.
in
Dan.
your head.
All right,
It's
I
just
gotta
like
ask.
try fear.
I like the idea of a cookie that is psychic and knows it's about to be eaten. So basically, the whole time you're bringing it up, you can't hear it because you're not psychic, but it is literally screaming
Wow.
or really into it
Oh.
in a way that would make you super uncomfortable if you knew.
Oh my.
All right.
All right, I need to ask Steve things now.
But yes,
Okay.
anyone has to go. Feel free to go. Thank you very much for being here. We'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, this was super fun. Thanks for running.
See ya.
I'll catch y'all later.
All right.
And I hate my dice.
And I guess we'll stop the call here. If that's all right. People we got.
I just where do I pick my spells?
Oh, under spells, it should be. You'll see how many
I don't see it.
slots you got. Yeah, we'll deal with this off camera. Anyway, see you later, everyone in the chat. Thank you for being here, lurkers. Thank you for lurking. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, chat.
Everyone in the chat. Thank you for being here, lurkers. Thank you for lurking. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, chat.
Or do I need to put my